Hey, beautiful ladies. Welcome to A Lady Like Me. My name is Antoinette. I'm a mom, a wife, a woman of faith who's here to inspire other women to live a life of elegance, of purpose, and of grace. We're going to talk about Christ-centered lifestyle tips. We're going to talk about modest and classy fashion tips. We're going to talk about wellness. We're pretty much going to talk that ladies talk, anything womanhood, anything motherhood, anything that's make us who we are. If you're anything like me and want a community where we can grow, where we can encourage each other, hit that subscribe button. Remember, quality, style, and grace is in you. Welcome, ladies. So today we're going to talk about the 3 Gs. The 3 Gs are go, glow, and grow. So I was in the kitchen the other day whipping up some food, and those words just kind of came to me. And I wanted to talk with you all about those words because I felt that, as I meditated on those words and, thought about what it means to me, I wanted to share it with you all just to encourage and to inspire. The first G is go. What I've learned is that I have all these ideas, all these plans that I write down in a journal, that I write down on my notes app on my phone, or even ideas that I share with close family members, friends. And I realize that I have all these great ideas, but I'm not really executing them. I'm not doing anything with them. I'm just talking about it. And it's very important for us to recognize the seasons that we're going through in life. I do believe that God takes us through different seasons where we're resting, seasons to be still. But there's also a season of just movement, of execution. And I want to say that I don't know who this is for, but that idea, that plan that you have, do it. Just go, just execute, just write that book or apply to that school or start that business. This is the time that we have to go. Faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world, but if you don't showcase that belief, then how do we know that you have faith? It's very important for us to not only hear the word, but also be doers. And that was a scripture that I was meditating on when I thought of the word go. Like we have the knowledge, we have the information, but when are we going to actually do it? When is it going to manifest into the world so that not only you yourself can know that you can do it, but also for others to see all of it come to fruition? For example, if you have an idea of writing a book, have you started that first chapter? Did you do it? But your thought is, I want to write this book. So just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. The way I look at it is that just do it and allow things to flow. That's how you're going to learn, like what you can do better next time, or maybe I should do it this way. I'm telling you, I'm a type of person, I overthink things to a fault because I'm like, maybe I can do it. Then I'm like, no, maybe I have to wait until this day. Or maybe there's so many excuses that we come up with and then we don't end up doing anything at all. And then we're kind of stuck and then it's in the same place that we were in the beginning. So I just wanted to encourage you to just go move forward, pray on it. And as you pray, allow God to just guide you through the steps. Because one thing that I learned is that when you do open that door and you walk through it, all of a sudden, all these different things start to happen. You might meet that realtor that can help you with finding your new home. You may come across an investor that say, oh, this idea is awesome, and you want to invest in it. You have to just move forward and go. So again, go, go, go. Now, the next G was to glow. And you may say, what do you mean by that? When you're glowing, people can see. They see those ideas, the plans that you had. once you execute them, then people will start to see the skills and the talents that you already had within you. Allow yourself to glow. Be okay with asking that question, raising your hand. Be okay with that. You have to get to a place where you're not ashamed or you're not afraid to shine bright. Scripture says that let your light shine before men. Let your light shine. Let them know who you are. So when they get to know you, then you can start talking about who you are, what you do. You can start talking about your faith. You can start sharing testimonies with other people. But you have to be okay with putting yourself out there. And I do understand everyone has different personalities. There's people that are introverts that may, like to kind of stay to themselves, probably don't want to talk too much to other people. Then we have others that are extroverted, that are okay with talking to people and okay with sharing things with others, so on and so forth. So it's not about a personality thing. It's about you being okay with showcasing the skills and talents that God has given onto you. So I don't know, again, who this is for, but shine bright, ladies. Shine bright so that you can do your part in the world. You had to remember, you're the only you. God created you. You have your own fingerprints. Therefore, you're here for a reason. You have a purpose. And we want to see what skills and talents you have to give to the world. So just remember that. Shine bright. Now, the third G was to grow. Growth is a very interesting thing because growth allows you to develop. And not only that, with growth, you get uncomfortable. You have to get to a place where you're comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because like they say, oh, there's growing pains. Yes, growth can be a little painful because sometimes growth may look like you may even outgrow some of your friends. Some of your friendships may not be the same, maybe because your values change. I mean, from going from elementary to middle school to high school to college to the working world, you may change. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just like how life is, there's seasons. We go through these different seasons where there's change, and we have to be okay with accepting change because through change, there is growth going on. When you allow yourself to have that growth mindset, you'll start to learn things about yourself you didn't even think existed. Things that you didn't think you see yourself doing, you end up doing it because you're allowing yourself to just go through the process. When a seed is planted in the ground, it goes through this phenomenal process. And then next thing you know, there's all this delicious, beautiful fruit that you end up eating and being edified by it. It's the same thing with us. God puts a seed within each and every one of us, and it's up to us to water it, to make sure that we're continuing to pour into it so that it can grow. So one day, all those ideas and the thoughts that are in your mind can manifest. And now people can learn from it. You can inspire others to become their best self as well. You can also put out, maybe you're someone that always dreamed of creating like a movie or becoming a director or even a doctor, but you watering that seed and you allowing it to be planted in a nice and wonderful environment, you can do so much in this world. You can change people's life. So don't ever think that whatever your thought or your idea is not necessary. It's important for you to recognize that you are the only you in this world, and we want to see what you got. We want to see what you got. So as a reminder, keep these 3 G's in mind. I hope it carries you throughout the week whenever you're listening to this message. But remember to go, to glow, and to grow. Until next time, ladies.